All right, we're gonna get right into it. Stopping the advance with down tilt there. Neos' Rose is always pretty crisp. Stops the advance, but is able. CC's able to come off of it. Misses his homing attack. Side B to grab, and the up smash misses. Ooh, nice up tilt to stop the advance. Going after Luma with his spin dash. Yep, we're gonna have lots of spin dash canceling sounds this match. Quite obviously, as we have a Sonic. Spin dash to neutral air, and then up to up air. All right. Neo's already up to 61%. Hits him with the down air. Rose is going to crouch like that just to try to stop the advantage, because that down tilt's going to come out really quickly and stop that spin dash. So she's going to crouch and back away a lot in the neutral. Good down tilt. Oh, good read on the roll with the forward smash. Puts Luma in position for jabs. Luma's just going to wait there and jab to spin jab. Just rack up the percent. Trying to force him to recover high. He gets under the jab and gets back to the ledge, though. Up smash, not going to take it quite yet. I don't think he got a very good hitbox on it either, but down air. Luma is done, though. We'll see what CC can do without Luma there. Goes for the forward smash, misses, but the back air will take the stock, and now Luma's back into play. Neo's going to take a minute to calm himself down, figure out what he's doing wrong here. Ooh, down smash. Up air. Quick 25% on him. Double jump will not quite reach the ledge, so he has to up B. There's no hitbox on that, so I would expect CC to come off stage and try to back air stage spike, but I haven't seen him do that yet. Maybe he's saving it for later, or maybe he just prefers to play safe on the stage. Up smash is going to take it here. 43%, very doable for Neos. Not in a terrible situation. Needs to play safe, needs to stop the advances. Just got to predict when the spin dash is coming. And they're content to kind of stay away from each other, waiting to see who's going to approach. I don't want to say timeout, but CC would win with the timeout right now. Okay, well, he's going to spin hump. Gets the grab. 19% up air. Air dodges through it, misses the nair. All right. Spin dash to neutral air. Let's see if we get another kind of wait and see game going. All right, looks like we got Aurora coming up here. Ledge attack. And spin dash cancels. It's a very patient MU. They're just kind of waiting it out to see who can get an opening. And since Sonic has the lead, it definitely gives him the advantage here. You never want to be against a Sonic with the lead, because they will play patiently. And they will just be content to time you out pretty much. Back air will take the stock and the game. So we got 1-0 for CC here. We're going to see what Neos does to kind of adjust where he takes him. It's kind of interesting they went to Final Destination first off. That's kind of a stage I would ban against Sonic. That's not really where you want to go. So we'll see what happens here. Back to Final Destination. Again, it's just an interesting pick. This is not typically a stage you want to play a Sonic on, but we'll see how it goes. Neo's content to sit. Gets the percentage lead. I think he's going to try to force Sonic to approach, and he loses Luma already. That's going to be dangerous. We'll see what happens here. He's got about 13 seconds. 10 left of it. Good down smash. Now it's just gonna be down. All right, now we got Aurora coming on.
Getting into the game here, taking a, definitely a way more patient approach to a very patient character. I feel like Sonic wins the camping game, but I think there's no, and especially since he has the lead right now, Neos eventually has to go in and do damage to him,
which is tough to do. Oh, he's canceled into the spin charge. You can tell by the difference in the sound, as I'm sure you guys know, and the difference in the color when it charges. Yeah, CC's doing a good job of just controlling this match, playing very patient.
He's doing a really solid job in Neos' head right now. Not approaching, doesn't need to approach. Oh,
yeah.
Seems like, you know, he got baited to approach it there. I feel like he used that down tilt and he thought he was going to punish him for it, but nah, there's a wall there.
Yeah. But yeah, this is just, I'm not sure what Neos is going to do here, to be honest. He really can't approach the Sonic, and there's no incentive for the Sonic to approach him, so. And with this kind of percentage lead, okay, he's going to send Luma out there to see if Luma can do something.
He's getting a little creative. I like that. You know what? He hasn't lost his stock yet, and he's still got another 4 minutes, so we got plenty of time here. So I think it's actually smart on Neos to try and figure out something else out here.
Yeah.
Personally, I told him to play Fox, but he didn't play Fox. Anyways.
Let's play Fox. Pick up Mega Man. No,
and even CC seems to be getting a little bit impatient. Sort of wants to take the stock now. I don't think he really wants to deal with like the rage on Luma.
No.
I mean, no one wants to deal with like rage period in this game, but especially even more so with like Luma.
He takes
like one punish on a down air or something of that nature, he catches him like trying to land, and that's like his stock. At that rage right now, he's leading max rage.
Right. Content to sit at the ledge. Wait till Luma comes back.
That back throw a little too aggressive there. And the thing is that he was doing perfectly fine. He was actually closing that gap.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have to play from really far behind now. I think CC is gonna be way more conscious of actually trying to approach him at this point for us to say I wouldn't do it.
I'm still not really sure what this stage choice is. If I were Neos, I'd have gone somewhere with platforms, maybe have a different option to approach.
A Dreamland would have been a good pick, less room to run around.
Right. But going to Final Destination twice, you basically do what Sonic wants, which is not have anywhere to come in from the top, and you have to come at him straight. All right.
Good up smash there.
Yeah.
And you know, Neo still has like 2 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. He really needs to take up the stock without taking a lot of damage.
Right. Using Luma as a shield, I like it. There's a jab.
Hey, there you go. Good creative use there.
Yeah.
Trying to catch him rolling, and really smart stuff from Neos here. This is where he wants to. Oh, good use of the spring jump there to get out of that sticky situation. That was that was looking pretty bad.
It was. And now he's just going to be content to sit and spin charge. Or I'm sorry, spin dash.
And you know, he's only lost. He's only taken 28%. So if Neos takes this stock, it would be perfectly okay for him to go to time. And he's got the Luma wall out there.
Yeah. But he's got to take the stock, and that's probably the most difficult thing for him to do. It's not very easy.
I like to see that Neos is actually considering different things here.
Yeah. I like sending Luma out. I really do.
And he is baiting him to attack that Luma.
Yeah.
Which he doesn't have to do. But he will take damage from the star bits, but the star bits are not going to kill him.
No.
I almost feel like it's better to take them.
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm actually thinking that, you know, instead of just like trying to punish him for doing that, like just take the star bits, dude. Like, I mean, what are they gonna do? Kill you? Like, you're not gonna lose the stock.
All right, now Neos needs to really kind of get in with some urgency here. He's only got 1:40 left, and he hasn't taken a stock yet, so he's gonna have to take a stock soon.
Oh, and Neos loving it. Thought he was gonna drift backwards. Doesn't get the right read.
Yeah.
Oh,
gets the back air. But still looking for a kill. Gotta find a kill.
There it goes.
There it is.
Close it out. Only 39%. Neos has done a really good job for the rest of the set.
Yeah.
Or rest of the stock, I should say. Ever since he was behind, he took the initial like 100-something%.
Right.
There you go. He's taking his time. Here. Oh, good grab. Punching the landing, keeping him at the edge. Noticing CC is having a really hard time dealing with him at the edge.
All right, get down air. Stops him with star bits. Yeah.
There we go. And right now, actually, Neos looking poised to actually take the lead here for a second. He's only behind 4% and taking the lead. And this is where he's
dangerous.
And now CC has to approach him, and this is where it gets scary.
This is finally we're gonna have some action in this match. 1% lead for CC here. I'm not sure if
he needs to make it count.
Yep. 39 seconds to go. Ooh,
for a game that's being really
yeah.
I am very hyped up right now.
Yeah, I am. This is
very hyped up.
Crazy. I've never seen a timeout this close.
1%.
CC is like 27 seconds. I can keep this 1% lead. Oh man. And Neos needs to get something in. Oh.
Down 5%.
There's still a couple of hits.
And now he's getting a little overzealous with approaches, but
I think he's gonna get the time. I really do. Oh, the grab!
No, and now CC has to approach him. And Neos is ready. Neos is ready. He's out of here. There he goes.
And he gets the timeout.
Got the timeout.
Ooh.
Good stuff there from Neos.
Yeah.
That was
the reverse timeout. The man with down a stock eventually comes back and says, "No, you know what? I'll get the timeout on you." Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff for Neos.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty hyped though. That for a game that just I just watched two people not approach each other all game. I am very excited right now.
That was the most hyped timeout I've ever seen. I'm gonna be honest. That was crazy. You don't usually see that.
I mean, I play Sonic as well. I've had one game go to time, and I've had 2 games ever go to time in bracket because I can't do it. It's very, it takes a lot to be able to sit there and camp like that. It is mentally draining.
Oh yeah,
I'm can I just, at the end of the day, I'm just can I just kill you now?
I know what you mean.
But here we go, Duck Hunt, not banning Duck Hunt. I think that's a very interesting choice. But Neos effectively did learn to out-camp him as Rosalina. Yeah. So I would like to see what he's going to do here. It's going to be very important in this early parts of the game that he doesn't take any damage.
Right. Let's see. I don't know, man. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, it might be a little bit easier to time out though when you're in top 8 and you know the advantages of moving on are pretty.
Because this is winner semis,
Yeah, this is, you go to the final, you get money. You get money, you win this match. So, we'll see. Again, just very campy, both content to patiently wait.
Only a 3% gap, and we already know that Neos is comfortable at this point. He did it. I mean, for me, I'd have been freaking out.
Yeah, I couldn't do this. I've tried, and I would just be like, you know what, I'd rather lose than play like this. This is not fun.
So he's just mixing up there, and Neos is just taking his time, trying to use the grass to mix it up a little bit. Going for a down tilt there, not going to get anything out of it. Luma stuffing him.
Yeah. Misses the up air follow up. Ooh.
And CC getting some big damage off of that.
Oh, good down air. Yeah. All right, using his spray.
Duck coming with the assist there. Putting him in an unfavorable spot. Neos unable to capitalize though, really.
Okay.
And he called him back, and then CC going in there and punishing those moments. Yeah. And that's what CC is looking for. Every time he does the action with Luma that he feels like he can get in on. And Sonic is excellent at this. Every time he does an action, that's when he's trying to get in. And it's working for him for the most part. Yeah. He missed some opportunities in the last game, and that's why Neos is able to come back. And that's what Neos is banking on. He wants him to approach like that.
Right. Because Neos knows he can't just sit there and do nothing. He's going to have to bait him with some sort of movement. Because CC's pretty much comfortable just sitting there and spin dash. So, let's see. I kind of expected CC to go after Luma a little harder right there. With Luma down, but...
I mean, Luma was the MVP there last game.
He was.
Doing a really good job of balling.
We're already 2 minutes in and no stocks. We're not really even close to a stock. 94%, it's kind of kill percent. But
I mean, Rosalina is definitely at KO percent at this point from a read on a smash, forward smash.
Yeah.
Of smash. Those moves are definitely going to kill.
But we're not probably going to see that. I mean, it's going to be a minute before we see one of those, I think. The way they're playing.
Probably never going to see a forward smash from CC at this point.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him. Effectively, this is working for him.
Yeah. And that's the only time I would expect to see a forward smash is in a ledge guard situation. But maybe a back air
from Neos.
Back air or up air would definitely take it now. Up air from there would. Back air from the edge would take it. So
yeah. And he's just take his time, and I think he wants him to approach. And I know why he wants him to approach, but I don't know if I want to play that game. But you're already down, so I guess if you got to look for the GIMP or something of that nature.
And we're halfway through the game.
And this is taking even longer for a stock to actually be taken.
All right, guys.
Oh, and he whiffed the grab there a little bit.
All right.
Getting him up in the air. Oh, good back air. Giving him a hard time landing.
Yeah. Oh, misses it, but gets the grab.
Neos finally getting some momentum going here.
Going to the ledge.
And good patience there from Neos. If that were me, I would have forward smashed him. But, you know, I like that patience that he was really just waiting for the perfect opportunity.
Right. And CC's punishing him. He's waiting until he drops the shield or when he's about to drop the shield and is able to get the spring in there. It's not much damage, but, you know, it's stunned, so he can't follow up and punish you in the air.
I mean, this is really, I mean, honestly, Neos has been playing a very solid defense. And I think it's really interesting that, you know, he's playing defense when he's behind at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, effectively, that's what he's doing, but he is closing this gap. He's getting in CC's head.
Yeah.
And CC was going for that timeout last game, and that has to be sitting on there. He's like, look, I timed him out, and he brought it back last night. Like, that would be hitting at me.
Yeah. We're gonna jabs. Oh, why did CC run in there? Back throw.
He was looking for opportunity.
Ledge trump missed. Gets him.
Keeping him off the stage still.
Yeah. Now it's very close. Back throw. Oh, Luma knocks him out of it. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Good gosh. That's what I'm saying. Put in that input when he got grabbed so he was able to come out.
I feel like Neos wants this to get down to a time situation.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's perfectly fine playing this game. That's the way it should be. I feel like, you know, that's the thing. Sonic wants you to chase him, and he's not chasing Sonic even when he's behind.
Up throw is going to take it. Oh, that's probably, I mean,
CC really needed that.
He's going to need a quick KO here. Otherwise, that might be match. Oh my gosh, the up smash takes it. We're even.
Pretty much like the game just started over. Right? Both at 0%.
Lord. All right, I think we just need to go 1 minute, one stock for next match. Just start here. Just start at this position. All right, both of them.
And Neos is comfortable here.
Yeah,
as he should be.
You ever seen a timeout go dead even percent?
Never.
It has.
Oh, matter of fact, you know what? I lied. I have seen it before.
Yeah. Really? What happens in that situation? Do they go to sudden death? Tell me they don't play another 6-minute match.
I think it goes one stock match. But here we go. Only 2% deficit. And right now, Neos looking for the opportunity. Ooh, getting some damage there. That's going to hurt. All these percent.
15%. Now he's got to approach. Oh, I was waiting on the
that
up
was
air.
The opportunity to get some damage there. He has to approach him now.
Oh, my gosh.
That even percent. And he got him. Running away. Running away.
Oh my gosh, he's timing him out again. Neos, good gosh. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this. Usually one person's going for the timeout and they get it.
You asked early what happens if a match goes to time without any damage being dealt. We actually had to change our rules because of that match.
Really?
Before that, hold on.
In the event of the same percent timeout, what happens?
We're talking about that right now. What happens? So what happens in the same percent timeout?
Hold on, let me check the camera real quick. So it used to be if it was an exact draw, they just do the match over.
Oh my gosh.
Because the rule was if you go to time with the same percent, it doesn't count as a win for either player. So you just play the match over with the same settings. But what happened after that, they did it again. So this was, I call this the Player One Wrath Corollary. That's the official name of this rule internally.
Yeah.
So what we did was we changed it afterwards where if you end a game in tied percents, it counts as a win for both players.
Okay.
And if it happens to be a tiebreaker game where this happens in, you just play out sudden death.
Okay, I like that rule a lot better.
You will have to end the match one way or the other.
That was such a clean little setup there from Neos, having the Luma spinning while he had him in the grab and was racking up some big damage there. And he's just going to sit right there. I think he's okay with that.
Yeah, he is. And we're getting back into our old habits here.
And so, back in another game here. And I mean, obviously, Neos is going for the timeout against the Sonic, which you don't see Rosalita go for a timeout against Sonic. You don't see anyone go for the timeout against Sonic. I mean, Sonic is the timeout character. Let's be real.
He is. So, I mean, this is
even in Brawl days, like this is the timeout character, and CC,
he runs right into the grab.
He is in his head right now. He is in CC's head right now.
Well, CC knows he's lost 2 timeouts. 2 times he's thought he's had a lead. Neos finally just steps up his game and takes the timeout.
Neos mentally had the lead there.
All right.
Shout outs to those RTN boys. Those guys are so good at this game. Shameless plug. But anyways. But no. So right now, and I mean, every time, like, you know, Neos has been behind, but it doesn't even feel like he's really behind. He's just like, oh, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, right now he's down 3%. That's not really anything.
You know, and T-Rex gave him a approach, and not like, yeah, this is it. This is looking really bad right now for CC because Neos has.
I think he's just
downloaded.
He doesn't know.
Downloaded.
Yeah.
He already knows how to make CC do what he wants him to do. And that is very dangerous.
Yep.
That is deadly.
He's definitely in CC's head. CC's just kind of shocked at what to do. I mean, I would imagine as a Sonic main, someone times you out. That's got to be kind of strange. Yeah. I mean, like you said.
Yeah, I almost got timed out by a Pac-Man. So I know.
Yeah. Like you're like, how does that happen? That's what I do. You know, like, but oh well. Oh man.
I had to kill him at I had to kill him at 1 second left on the clock. Like it was ridiculous. I was like, whoa. But
all right, we're gonna see here.
And so now this is the first time now Neos has actually been actually leading. Oh, and the forward smash there, and it's a dead even percent. Then we're going back to square one.
All right, now we have timeout possibilities from both sides, and Neos is just gonna take his time up top.
Hey, take your time. And Neos is already learning what's safe now and what CC will do to try and go and get some damage, and he shoots some star bits every time he commits to that spin dash. And he needs to let it go because he's not getting big damage off of that. He's only been able to capitalize that off of maybe 2 or 3 times this set.
Right.
I think I've managed to count. I could be wrong.
It's not really super beneficial for him.
Because see, even now he waited that time to mix it up a little bit, but still not getting the damage, beating the wall. Neos has got this figured out. I like the way he's playing this right now.
Right, but CC is doing a little bit of damage to Luma. And if he gets Luma out of the way, it's gonna basically ruin Neos' strategy. Yeah.
I mean, that's 12 seconds though.
Yeah.
I mean, if he gets rid of Luma, you have to wonder if CC is actually going to start committing to putting more damage.
Right.
Is he going to fight him straight up? Because I mean, if that were the case, he could get rid of Luma sooner. I don't think he really wants to fight straight up. I think he's like torn between the two right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, he is beating him at his own game.
He is.
Like when you get in somebody's head like that, you're effectively player 1 and player 2. Like
you are.
You're playing yourself right now. It's like
Neos did a little bit of a commitment there that I haven't seen him do yet, and he took some damage for it. Lost his lead. I normally wouldn't talk about someone losing a lead this early, but in a game like this, that 15% lead's kind of a big deal.
Especially against Sonic.
Yeah.
And there you go. I feel like he just wants them to hit Luma.
Right. Oh, he missed the ledge.
Oh, and he was going for the meteor smash there. He was going for the spike. Oh, tried to catch him. Oh, and committed to that dash attack there. Neo's looking to go ahead and close out this set, making it really hard for Sonic to land because Sonic does not like being in the air.
I've never seen
good usage there of I mean, that was a good punish there on CC's part. Neos was being patient and waiting his shield, and CC just grabbed him. So good stuff on CC's part. Only behind by 6%. Never mind. 15%. He's up 15 and going.
More, and Luma's gone this late in the match. I feel like he should go at it.
Honestly, you know, that's what I agree with. I actually agree with that call there. I feel like Neos has been winning this timeout game.
Yeah.
But now this percent is much bigger.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say much bigger, but it was even, oh my goodness.
Oh man, Luma almost taking it there. And the jab's gonna be big.
There goes the percent lead.
Yeah.
Luma just guarding the edge there. Good stuff there from Neos.
And putting a guy into the blast zone and taking that extra 2-3% is big in a match like this.
Oh, and he tried to get the forward smash. Good grab from Neos. Good to back there, push him off the stage. Buying some time for Luma. Gonna throw him off the stage again.
Right.
Actually, just down throw.
Oh man. Damage there.
And he's looking for it. And
now
he
whiffs. I thought we were gonna have 3 timeouts in a row, but he gets him with the up
Good
smash.
stuff there from Neos. That was a lot of mental fortitude.
Had a way to come back
on both players' parts. I mean, those were really close down to the wire games. I mean, all of those games were last stock.
Yeah, they were.
I mean, even though they went to time.
Yeah, even though they went to time, they were
all of them except one.
Last stock. And we're gonna have. Oh man, is this rough for what?
Harlock and Bakuda on stream.
Yeah, Harlock and Bakuda. Yeah, I would not make CC play again after a match like that. That would be rough. I think.
Mentally,
just mentally. Yeah, you need a break after something like that.
Now I'm all for it. I believe that playing Ultimate, because I also used to be a Sonic man. I guess I'm technically still I'm sort of like a Sonic man. I just sort of drift between Sonic and Cloud right now.
Yeah.
I do want to say that optimally, you can with Sonic.
Yeah.
But when you see that your camping strategy isn't working, I think you really need to get in there and approach. Because Sonic does have a really strong neutral. I mean, his neutral spin dash, but
it is, but it's a strong move.
Yeah, I mean, it's invincible on the leap. I think it's perfectly fine to commit to going in with Sonic.
Yeah, at least not staying at the edge of the stage and charging, you know, kind of walking up, getting closer, trying to figure out what you can do. Just putting a little pressure on.
I feel like I saw minimal usage of tilts there. I feel like I didn't even see a lot of moves, like other Sonic moves come out. It was mostly charging spin dash, getting some up airs, a lot of forward smashes there, one up smash, the only up smash I saw all set.
Yeah.
I mean, the up smash that cost him the game.
All right.
Even then, like I didn't see many down tilts, many forward tilts. Like I didn't even see a lot of nair, fair, anything. Up air is super strong on Sonic. It's safe on shield. You can you're positive on that move. I'm not really good at it myself, but you can run up it. Like you can approach with up air with Sonic, and that is perfectly safe if you do it correctly.
I'm starting to regret my decision to stream all of top 8 and make all of it 3 out of 5.
Yeah, that might not have been the best call.